Bethany, my name is Paul Conroy. I'm a huge, huge fan of yours. I've always been a fan of yours since your reality shows, and now I'm a super big fan of this new talk show that you've premiered. I really just always related to you and how you speak to people like we are real people, and you just give normal, everyday advice, and I really like that. And you've come out with an amazing Skinnygirl product line of, many alcohols, face and beauty, wellness things, health and wellness. It's a great product. And I really think that it has a lot more potential to be marketed in kind of a pocketbook party sort of way. So I've come up with a new idea called A Skinnygirl Night In. It's where you have a few of your friends over for an intimate evening of just fun and a bunch of laughs, and you promote some of the Skinnygirl products. So I would like to introduce you to A Skinnygirl Night In. So one of my favorite things about Skinnygirl, obviously, is the booze, right? We all love booze, except for the pregnant lady. She doesn't.
Oh, I love booze.
That's true. Everyone pretty much knows the first one that came out, which was the Skinnygirl Margarita, right? So all of these ready-to-pour drinks, what's best about them is they're about 100 calories per 4 ounces. So it's totally saving you calories from getting like one of those 800-calorie ones at those chain restaurants, where they just fill it with, the sweet and sour mix and all that stuff. So there's also some other variations of it. There's the white peach margarita. We also have the newest one, which is my personal favorite on the margarita line, is the sweet and tart grapefruit.
I want that one.
So good. You want that one? We're going to pour him one of these. It literally is exactly as it is. It's sweet and it's tart. It's amazing. I like it. So have you had this yet?
No.
Oh, it's amazing. It just came out probably a month or two ago. Give it a whirl.
It's really good.
Right? Sweet and tart. So now we also have wines available too. What I like about the wines is they're just very simple. They're nothing too fancy. They're not bottom of the barrel. They're just kind of that great middle of the road wine, just for when you want something just kind of end of the night to relax. So here we go. Have you ever had the Skinnygirl red wine?
I have not.
Let's give you a little of that to try.
I like that you smelled it first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're very classy. She's a wine
It's good. I like it.
connoisseur.
I like it.
You like that? Great. So there's pina colada, which I believe you're a fan of. So when you want to pretend you're out on the island, just relaxing on the beach.
The island?
The island.
What island might that be?
And then also there's a sangria. So who here likes sangria?
I love sangria.
Who doesn't?
What I love about this is just a nice white sangria, which you don't usually have white sangria. Everyone always thinks red sangria. So, what I like to do is just pour this over ice, but then I also like to chop up fruit for a party. What I do is I'll buy 2 or 3 bottles of this, fill a pitcher with ice, and then chop up apples, throw some grapes in there, oranges. It's really good, and it looks nice at the party too. Give you some of that.
Yeah.
And what's good about this is as you start drinking through that glass, you start tasting more of the fruit coming through.
That is really good.
Yeah. And then there's also a Skinnygirl Mojito, which came out recently as well. Do you like mojitos? We found a winner. Winner, chicken dinner. The vodka line.
Now we're talking.
Yes, here we go. We got a vodka fan in the house. So my personal favorite is the cucumber vodka. There's also Bare Naked vodka. There's Island Coconut, and there's Tangerine. But what I like about these is, when you get those other brands that they're not naturally flavored, they really just taste fake. These do not taste fake. This literally is like you have cucumbers in water. Let's get you some of this. I personally just put it with soda water, because I like just the taste of it. Oops, that's a heavier pour than I meant to. So sorry. Thank God this is a Skinnygirl Night In. Wait, do you want soda water, or are you just going right for it?
I'll have a splash, but you can drink that on the rocks.
You could.
Sip it.
Do you like it? Doesn't it taste natural?
It's really fresh.
And I like the smell of it too, because it really
I
tastes
can actually
nice.
smell it.
So is everyone enjoying their drinks?
Yes.
So
good.
Paul, I do have a drink.
Why don't I have a drink?
Can you have one for me, please?
Of course, I'll pour myself something. I'll do the sweet and tart grapefruit margarita, okay?
He brings it to my house.
The help doesn't have a drink.
I know, usually I don't drink at these parties, but you guys are so fun. Well,
What did you just say?
I've never had one of these, so let's just do that.
Normally I don't drink at one of these parties.
One of these parties, really?
A splash of that. This one is really my favorite. I do like it so much. Cheers, Bethany. Right at you. All right, so let's move on to the next thing. So you two were talking about a little bit of fitness earlier. So one of my favorite things about part of Bethany's whole, workout, nutrition, and everything, It's all about health and fitness and what you can do when you can do it. So what I really like about her 2 yoga DVDs that she has out, one is the Skinny Girl Workout and her first one, Body by Bethany, is you literally just put them in the DVD player. If you have 20 minutes that day, you do 20 minutes. Alright, so you're going to follow along here. This is the back bend. This is what I kind of want to see if you would be able to do.
It's been about 5 breaths.
Yep,
Oh.
to get over your fear.
So ready?
Right.
Go right into it.
Whoa!
Our 2 fittest friends struggling with Skinny Girl Yoga, loving this.
Ow.
Can you show us?
Okay, you tapped out early. Bethany's still going.
And you'll
Tapped out early.
I beat you.
Yeah, you did.
You don't want to turn your toes out.
Very good, guys.
When you lower
Nice.
down,
Very
Good. So another thing I want to talk about is the Skinny Girl on-the-go bars. Has anyone ever had these before?
No.
They're super, super good. So there's 2 different flavors. There's the banana oatmeal, dark chocolate, and then there's also the dark chocolate multigrain pretzel. So I have a little piece. Yes, it's so good.
Which one's this?
So this one is the dark chocolate multigrain pretzel,
Okay.
and then this one's the banana oatmeal. So what I like to do for these personally is they really fill me up and they really keep me kind of fill like in between meals. So I'll kind of have one for breakfast sometimes, and just maybe like a banana or something with it, and it really just lasts me until lunch.
They're really good.
Really good, right?
It reminds me of
I'm gonna have one myself. What I like about these is they're just very natural. They're, let's get real, they're not those things that make you run to the bathroom. You're not going to be at work and be like, oh my god. So I would know firsthand. So what I like about these is, first of all, when you buy them, you get this cute little box.
I'm all about the packaging.
Right? And so what also comes in them is little recipes.
I was gonna say, you keep my recipes in there.
Right? You can keep your recipes. I know some people keep chains, jewelry, watches, things like that. But one of the recipes that's in here is delicious. It's what you're actually eating right now. It's called guacamole. So
good.
Right? So the trick to it is, does anyone know what the other half of it is? It's half avocado and half...
Magic.
Yes. It's actually half green peas. So you just get frozen green peas. For every 1 avocado, you do 1 cup of green peas. So it ups the fiber and cuts down on the fat of the avocados. I like it for like I go to like a really big dinner or something and I'm feeling bloated after. If you drink this, it kind of gives you that release of that. I just made it
Release.
sound-
Okay, you got the shits. You got the skinny girl shits.
So one of the other things I want to talk about is, I know I keep saying, one of my favorites. This really is one of my favorites. It's the face and body line. So there's all different facial products and there's different body products for all different types of things that you're going to need them for. So one of the things that I currently have on is the tinted facial moisturizer. Does anyone want to volunteer to put some on?
I volunteer.
Okay, you volunteer? Okay, do you mind
Yeah.
if I brush it
No,
all
God,
on
I was
there?
like, are you going to make me do it myself? Without a
No,
mirror?
I'm not going to make you do it. So you can kind of see that's the color it goes on as. I'm not going to leave it like that.
I was going to, do I rub it in?
I'm
Let me
ki-
see,
no,
try
you
this
can-
one.
So that's the
Is it
color.
really light?
It's very
Yeah.
It is light. But you have a little sun on you, so it's going to kind of blend you a
Oh,
little
there
bit.
you go. It's going in.
So yeah, then as you start to kind of you can just put it right in there. So see how that works?
I can't see how it
You
works.
can't see how it works, but.
It looks
yes.
Home, that's for you.
Thank
And
you.
this was yours that you had from
Yep.
a while ago.
Yep, Paul actually bought this for me when I got pregnant. I've been using it pretty much every day. And no stretch marks.
That's right.
So far, so
Right.
good. But it
Cheers,
smells, but it
Yeah,
smells
right.
fantastic. You guys try that. Sniff it.
Ah.
Use it.
frosted.
It's
It's
so
amazing.
good. It smells so good. So thanks again, everyone, and cheers to Skinny Girl.
Cheers.
Cheers,
Cheers.
Cheers, everyone.
Thank you, Paul.
Thank you, everyone.